Welcome back, everyone. It's the Bourbon Judge. Back at it, ready to have a little bit of fun. Hey, before we dive into this larceny, a couple, let's call it housekeeping updates. Number one, I want to go ahead and welcome my newest patron, my good friend Dennis Z. Dennis, thank you very much, my man, for supporting the Bourbon Judge. Appreciate the support, all the love, as well as, I should say, also for all my patrons as well who've been with me throughout this entire journey. So thank you all. Honestly, I love going back and forth with all my patrons. We catch up all the time, and we honestly do have a blast. So thank you all. And again, Dennis, I appreciate you, my man. Second thing I have, so remember earlier this week I had my live stream. So I did my barrel pick with Woodinville. Extremely excited about it. A lot of people reached out and said, hey, Judge, how can I get a bottle? When can I get a bottle? Give me all the details. So Woodinville did say that the barrel pick would be in about roughly 90 days, give or take a couple of days on either side. So within 90 days, the barrel pick will come in. It will first go to all my patrons first, of course, first and foremost. They'll be able to buy as many bottles as they want. And then after that, after whatever period of time, I'll then release whatever's left over to, of course, all my subscribers. So more details to come. All right. Larceny A122. So when you think about larceny, again, actually, I just reviewed C921, this bad boy right here, just a couple months ago, back in February. And if you recall, C921, which should have came out in September of 2021, was late, didn't really come out until like January. Now, I guess Larceny / Heaven Hill, they're starting to they're catching up a little bit, right? They're catching up. So A122 is hitting the shelves and obviously hit my shelf recently. Go ahead and pour this bad boy. So high level, when you think of Larceny, obviously, again, a Heaven Hill sub brand. It's a wheated bourbon. Comes out 3 times per year. Very much in the same, let's call it like, playing field as its big brother, little brother, whatever you want to call it. Elijah Craig comes out 3 times per year. The A, B, and C. Typically a $60 to $65 bottle of bourbon. And this one, the A122, which just got released like last month. So again, a couple months late, but at least it's finally hitting the shelves. The key difference though between the Elijah Craig and the Larceny is that the Larceny is a wheated bourbon. So that's a key difference. The Larceny is a wheated bourbon. And again, this one comes in at 124.4 proof compared to the C921, which was, all right, not too bad, not too much of a difference, 122.6. So slightly higher from a proof standpoint. All right. So when I think back to C921, for me, I love that bottle. It was tons of like chocolate, tons of leather, very oak forward. I remember the nose had like a little smidge of like some burnt orange peel, but it was very nice, well-rounded, deep bourbon. And I liked it also because to me, that one sipped closer to like maybe 128 proof. It was powerful and bold, but robust at the same time, which was really cool. So I'm interested to see if this one, the A122, is equally as good. Is it better? Hopefully it's not worse. Hopefully it's not worse. Hey, real quick, 3 quick easy favors. Number 1, hit the like button. Number 2, drop me a comment if you tried it thus far and let me know your thoughts. And last but not least, please make sure you also hit the subscribe button as well as the bell so you get notification each and every time I release new content. Cool? All right. So let's get into this nose real quick. I will say I did pour a little bit out, so kind of let it air out a little bit. Not pour it out. I poured it into my infinity bottle. Let's just be clear. I'm never pouring out good bourbon, just pouring it out. I poured a little bit in my infinity bottle just to let this one open up a little bit. Oh man, whew, this is nice in the nose. This is to me a lot more. Not as much leather as that one had in the nose. This is more cinnamon, slightly almost like more earthy in a way. More cinnamon, a bit more peppery, slightly more like earthy, more like very peppery. Almost some faint notes of like floral in the far back. A lot of caramel. And again, the leather is still there though. The leather's there. Wow, okay, not bad. The nose is really nice. I will say that. All right. It's been a long day, as we say. Cheers, everybody. Whew. That puts some hair on your chest. For real. Wow. What is this? 124.4 proof. My eyes are watering. Goodness gracious. That is bold. Wow. Let me get a little bit more. Whoa. Oh, man. I thought that sipped a little bit hotter than 122. I thought maybe like 127 to 128. This sips like a 135 bourbon. I mean, it's 124.4, but it sips like a 130. Maybe not 135. Maybe like 132, 133. That is very hot. Woo! I feel like I'm like a dragon boy. Got some fire going on. That is definitely a bold bourbon, to say the least. Everything from the nose definitely transferred to the palate. I think one thing comes to mind. If you love a very bold, I want something that's like a very much like a, let's call almost like in the lines of like a Stag Junior or the Elijah Craig, like the 19 and 20 versions that were like 132, 135 proof. They're very high proof and very hot. That you will love. That's very bold. I mean, I did get a lot of like the caramel, the oak, a lot of the cinnamon as well in the palate. Long finish, solid, and extremely robust. I'm actually gonna get another pour because I haven't had something this bold recently at all. I mean, this is very bold. Woo! Wow. See, this one was a lot more, almost like very like well-rounded and just, it was nice. This packs a hell of a punch. Wow. So, for a $60 to $65 bottle bourbon that's barrel proof, is this a buy? Come on now. Of course it is. That is a straight up barrel proof bourbon, bringing literally fire and desire. Hey, until the next time, my friends. Peace, cheers, salute. Talk to you guys and gals later. Peace out.